of this Parkourcity I've built. Yeah, this is episode 3, when today we are going to be tackling the theme park. I call it a theme park. It's kind of just like well, it's a bit of it's a park, because it's a parkour park with themes. Don't really know what you call it. Um, yeah, we're going to just open the live stream up on my tablet just so I can get a good good idea of the chat, if there is one, which there wasn't so far, but that's fine. This is more just to have like a um, you know, almost like a document of the map, essentially. You know what I mean? Right. Anyway, can't get out of here. We're stuck. We're stuck inside the house. This is our house. Yeah, if you want to recap, then you'll have to watch the other episodes, because we explored so far the kind of old town area. Not really an old town, but it's just like a smaller town um, section of the map. Then we also explored the downtown section. But these next few episodes are kind of where it gets a bit more interesting. We kind of explore the more detailed depths of the city, and just the more fun side of it too. Yeah, so how do I get out of this place? I tell you what, this might actually be the end of us here. Did I not put a button down? Oh, it's just floating. Hey? Why have I done that then? Well, I can't get out of it. Okay, that's a definite design flaw in the map. I don't think we can get out here anymore. Right, bear with me 1 second. Okay, can't do that. Right, yeah, we're gonna have to change things up a little bit here. Change it to creative. Okay, sorry about this. This is oh, here we go. It's open again. Yeah, this game is a little bit buggy. It's not, to be honest, on like a regular playthrough, it's not too bad. It really isn't. It's just because my world is there's so much in it that I think sometimes it just struggles to handle everything, which is fine. Which is fine. Anyway, here we are back in the game. It's a bit of a stutter, real quick. Cool. Right, let's head over to the theme park area, because that's where the good stuff's going to happen. Yeah, it's a little catch up if you are new to this episode, to this series even. I built this Parkourcity where it's very much focus is very much on, should I say, free roaming, collecting things, and just having a good time, chilling out, while you're watching a video, just or listening to a podcast or whatever, just chilling out, listen to some music, just flow through the city, kind of all fun. The map download is in the description down below, by the way, if you want to check it out, which I highly suggest you do. And the game is not Minecraft; it is Survival Craft. Yeah, so bit of a difference there. I think I don't know if there's a glitch, but I think it says we've got some more viewers on today. Yeah, 20 viewers. Welcome to the stream. Yes, we're gonna head over to the theme park. This is the theme park I've built. It's very proud of it. It's quite big. It's quite big. Well, it's not as big as I want it to be. The thing is, like, this map is still a kind of work in progress. I've not really touched this theme park for a long time. However, that's definitely in the cards still. Anyway, this is it. I'm going to go through one thing at a time, essentially. We're going to start off in the first, copyright-free total wipeout. Totally wiped out, let's call it. Okay, so yeah, this is obviously inspired by the classic Total Wipeout courses. It would have been cool to have some electronic sections here as well, where you kind of moves platforms and stuff, but it's just not really. Again, the lag that all causes, it's kind of not really worth it. So I decided to just keep it simple, This is the first one I actually built on this thing. I thought, what's gonna look cool in the theme park, you know? Oh, okay, no. See, that's the thing. I hesitated. I hesitated, and I killed myself here. Right, let's go back to the start. I've got a cup of tea here. I'll try not to be too loud drinking it because obviously no one wants to hear it. There we go. Nice and quiet. Cool. Yeah, we'll try that again. Whether I'll finish each course, it's kind of, you know, I don't want to make the stream suffer. You know what I mean? Because people have to look. People are going to be watching this back, hopefully, and having a look at what I'm doing here. So if I'm just on the same thing over and over again, it's not really that much fun to watch. But I just kind of more want you to get a general idea of what everything is. Again, we're collecting a lot of diamonds here already, so yeah, diamonds. So why am I collecting diamonds? You might be asking yourself if you have not watched the previous episodes. Well, the way the progression system works in this map is through unlocking certain areas, and the way you do that is you get diamonds to make diamond blocks out of, and then you use those diamond blocks to create little staircases for yourself to access certain areas. So that is why. That is why. Ooh, come on now. Yes, there we go. See? Progress to wipeout zone. So this is the wipeout zone. So obviously it's it's in 3 sections, kind of inspired by the Total Wipeout show. No, this is where it could all end for me. So yeah, I can be very impulsive with these kinds of jumps because you get into the whole flow of it, don't you? And you overestimate your ability a little bit. Hello, Mandeep. Sorry, I can't say your last name, but welcome to the stream. Lovely having you here. I love the little emojis you put down in the chat. Yeah, welcome to the stream. We're just playing my map right now that I built. The download link is in the description for the game Survivalcraft 2, available Android, iOS, and Windows. Oh, okay. Yes. So I've if I go quiet in some of these sections, I'm trying to focus. Yeah, I feel like I actually absolutely butchered the pronunciation of your name, so I do apologize. But we are just doing our best out here. Okay. Oh yeah. So far there's 2 Total Wipeout courses. I probably will do more at some point. Obviously, it's more about it's more about like running out of color combinations, which actually I'm nowhere near yet. So, oh come on, there we go. Yeah, this is the bit that always gets me here. I always don't quite turn enough when I'm jumping. Yeah, the physics in this game really allow for that kind of movement. You know what I mean? Like you hold air so much longer, which obviously Minecraft has its own physics, but it would not work for a map like this, at least in my opinion. I don't find Minecraft parkour particularly fun. I think the physics are just the gravity's almost like too high. The lower gravity in this just makes you feel like, you're Mirror's Edge or something. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah. To be fair, actually, I don't normally do it like so soon like this. Normally takes me absolute ages to do these courses in the game. Okay, so totally forgot about this, but in this game, this map particularly, I've in the recent update, I've added trophies. So you've got to keep these trophies very safe. The cool thing about Survivalcraft is you can make custom items like within the game, with like a hammer, and you can like create custom items. Really cool and really helpful for this kind of thing. But yeah, a lot of these themed things have trophies. A lot of the interiors as well have trophies. In fact, all the interiors that have their own trophies. This is the Total Wipeout. This is our first trophy that we got on the map. There we go. Now you want to keep these really safe because a bit like your clothes, like your diamonds, if you die, you're going to lose it. So this is the storage. We're going to store it, and we're also going to sleep here, just so if we do die, we just end up here rather than all the way back at our house. There we go. Okay, and actually I'll probably keep the shoes here as well. They just look a bit ugly in my inventory. Right, that's going to be the finale for this episode. So we're going to leave that for now. And we are next going to go over to the prehistoric volcano thing. This is I should mention that some of these have shortcuts in them that you can actually find, and if you want to challenge yourself, that you can time and try and finish these courses as quickly as possible by finding the best possible shortcuts. Some of them do require taking damage. I'll just spoil that. However, I'll just take the regular routes because I want to show you guys this map as much as possible. And obviously that's something, shortcuts is something that you can figure out yourself. Yeah. I don't remember where the idea for this one came from, to be honest. It's been a while. I mean, obviously it's kind of a no-brainer. I wanted a volcano because it would look cool in a theme park. And I think the rest of it just kind of fell into place a little bit. Right. Ooh. Yeah. When I drank tea earlier, that was a bit of a joke. I'm not going to drink that loud every single time because that would be unfortunate and very annoying for you. Obviously not for me. There we go. Okay. Right. Yeah, so this is like a bones of like a dinosaur, obviously. Again, kind of a cool idea, I think. Jump on top of the rib cage and jump on the skull. Obviously, it's all quite blocky and charming. I think this map is quite charming, to be honest, a lot of this stuff. Which is what I kind of wanted to capture, is that, charm of this like early 2000, early late 90s to early 2000s platformers. That's the kind of thing I was going for. I think particularly on this one. And I think I did a pretty good job capturing it. Again, just these jumps here aren't particularly inspired, but there's a bit of variety. You got like smaller platforms to jump on here and stuff. They're kind of like stalactites coming out. Stalactites or what's the one that grows out of the ground? I don't remember. Stalagmites. I think stalagmites is the one that grows out of the ground. I think that's the one because it's harder to remember. When you think when you think stalactites, you think like it'd be like icicles coming down. God, I hate the sound of people drinking. I really just that's one of my weird pet peeves. It's just like people drinking, and the sound like water being poured like out of a kettle. I hate it. I don't know why. I do not know why. Really negative energy. Yeah, so then you kind of just make your way around the whole outer ring of this this place. Unless you know the shortcuts, then you can skip the whole thing I've just done now. But I'm not going to go too much into detail on that. I think you have to just find it yourself at this point. There we go. Yeah, when I play the map, I just do the shortcuts, unless I want to genuinely, do the course. Because sometimes it's nice just to do things properly, Right. I'm not out the woods quite yet. I think the volcano itself, there's a few opportunities to fall off there into lava. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Well, so far this has been the best performing episode so far, as far as the actual live stream goes. Yeah, I realised today that I actually didn't make them public. Sorry. So I've did the videos, which is obviously kind of what I want this for, is to be just a way for people to kind of find the map as well, because obviously it's a bit of exposure, isn't it? Even if it's not too much. The right person might see it and might be like, oh, you know what, like this map thing, this is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Right, so yeah, here we are. So here you got like diamonds coming out of here and stuff. It's it's not like an active. Well, I guess is it an active volcano? I mean, It's not going to blow up anytime soon. I'll be very surprised if it does blow up. I'll put it that way. Oh, yeah, jump onto here. Yeah, I don't want to jinx myself, but I'm doing surprisingly well. I think it's because of the pressure of streaming. Like, I know how annoying it's going to be if I mess this up now, because I'll have to do this all again. Or I could just find a shortcut, but then I'll be spoiling it, wouldn't I? Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, we're not far from the top now. So this is the volcano area. Pretty cool. Nothing too much to say about this one, to be honest. I don't remember much of the history of making this one. As I said, this was like over 5 years ago now, so I've made this. There we go. I've done it many times. Yeah, the trophy for this one is a dinosaur bone. Pretty cool. So another challenge with some of these is actually getting down. You got to kind of figure that out for yourselves. I just always go down this way. Yeah, I don't make it easy always to get down. So again, we don't want to lose this bone because it's going to be very key later on. Basically, to kind of spoil it, I suppose, I've got a trophy room in the mansion that you can buy, like a big old parkour mansion. Like that's like the ultimate house you're gonna have in the map. At least for now. I mean, I don't know. I could have something bigger in the future, but probably not, because this is where the trophies are all going to be. Oh, there we go. A sip of my drink. Yeah, viewers going up and down today. Better than the one viewer who's me on my tablet, monitoring the chat. Yeah, welcome everyone to the stream. We're just chilling out, playing my parkour map. Right, so yeah, as I said, like I'm doing this now because the interiors, cost diamonds, and I think I'm better safe than sorry just to have enough diamonds to unlock everything. I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna go through this first because you can earn quite a lot of diamonds on this on the theme park. Right, White Park Course 2. This one I always find tricky. So hopefully we don't mess it up too much, or hopefully just mess it up once in the beginning, and then we just have a flawless go through it. That'd be brilliant. Yeah. It's a shame it doesn't have save states. But obviously, it kind of wouldn't really work for a game like this. A bit like emulators, you can like save a particular moment, and if you die, you can just go back, like 30 seconds before you died, so you can do something different. That'd be handy, wouldn't it? Right. Ooh. Yes, I'm gonna have to focus a bit more on this one because it's quite difficult at points anyway. There we go. Right. Yeah. I'm very cautious on this one, so I do apologize if I'm a bit quiet, bit of dead air. But yeah, the sooner we get through this one, the more diamonds I can get, and the happier that I'll be. Yeah, I don't want to waste anyone's time. Obviously, if I do die, then not die. If I do fall off, then I'm just gonna probably obviously, if I'm early enough on the thing, I'll do it. But so far, we're not doing too badly. Right. Ooh. So this is the wipeout zone for this one now. Yeah, it's quite a long wipeout zone, to be honest. But yeah, if you die like towards the end, it's just something about this one is just so frustrating. So sometimes it takes me absolutely ages to complete. I'd be surprised if I do it actually. I've died not that many times considering this parkour map, to be fair, and I'm not that good. I'm alright in survival craft because yeah, it's funny actually because you see what I mean? I fell off then. I fell off in many ways, not just one. Oh, okay, yeah. You can get caught so easily. Yeah, I was just saying how good I am in survival craft parkour, but Yeah, what I'm trying to say is, Survivalcraft, like Minecraft parkour on mobile is awful. Like it's absolutely terrible. Um, it's really clunky, not fun. You physically can't react. All the physics. Oh, that stings. That really stings. Okay, we're gonna give it one more go. And if I don't pass, then I'm just gonna move on because you hang it all day. Maybe you do have all day. You probably do have all day. Let's be honest. Had a bit of a drink. Yeah, there's something about this game that's just the parkour is actually better on mobile than PC because I used to build this map on my old laptop, um, but I currently don't use that laptop anymore because it's from 2016. So it's 10 years old now. At the time, it was obviously 5 years old or like 4 years old. Jeez, time, man, what's going on? Um, but yeah, but now I've got an Asus ROG Ally, which obviously it's a gaming PC essentially, but it's just a controller. It's like a hand, it's like a big PSP essentially. So, and I wouldn't want to build this with a controller. I just feel that'd be absolutely agonizing. Um, but that's the reason I put this off as well for so long because I just didn't really ever want to get my laptop out anymore because it was just so clunky. And my living arrangement is like me and my wife live in one room, so all of our stuff is just a lot of it's like packed away a lot of time. We ain't got a lot of space. If we get like a laptop out, we got to put it away, and that just really would annoy me. So, but then I think for some reason, one day I just like this was like over a year ago when I started the map back up. I just had like a sudden like brain like not brain kind of brain like kind of urge to play this map again because I for the past 4 years I've gone back to this map quite a lot just as like a just to play it, just to kind of experience it. And I kind of obviously when you do that it's oh man. All right, so that's fine. Oh, we can get a trophy. Oh, do you know what? We need the trophy. I don't even care what you say. We need the trophy. We do need it. That's fine. Yeah, maybe the cake will be a quick, a quick one. Yeah, but then I just got a sudden urge to just add to this map a bit more because I thought like, you know what, there's so much that could be done here, and I've got all these ideas. What if I just build it on my phone? And actually, it wasn't quite as good because my PC used to have an auto clicker, so I could place like loads of blocks. And obviously, there's areas here that have like loads and loads of blocks placed. Like for example, like the lines on the cake over there. They're just like loads of like long lines. The grass here, I built this all myself. This is all in the ocean, so I had to build this all myself. And the auto clicker was really good for that. Um, However, like the convenience of just being able to build wherever you want, like on the sofa, for example, for a while, like that just more than made up for it on the phone. And yeah, and I built things that are equally as good as they were when I built it on a computer. And yeah, and every once in a while, I put out an update for the map, and I'm proud of it. I'm proud of it. Right. Oh man. Yeah, there's no cheats on these, unfortunately. These just kind of are what you get. What you see is what you get with these ones. Unfortunately, there's no way to cheat on these unless you make a diamond block to, cheat your way physically. But then I don't know. I just don't really want to do that because it's a waste of diamond blocks and we need them. We do have a cheats room as well, I suppose, but no, that's not. Nah, we ain't doing nothing like that. We're doing it legit. We're doing it legit. Yeah, I'll give it 2 more goes. If I do die once more, I'm gonna try once more, and then if I do die again, I'll just set it to creative and just get the trophy and move on, just for the sake of the stream. There we go. Ooh, because you're gonna be sick of seeing these banana split colors. Yeah, whenever I play this, I just think banana split. The yellow and the nice banana yellow, and like a nice chocolate brown. Okay, I've actually made it past that bit. So yeah, this was so I made this actually when I made the downtown area, like that really big one, where I mentioned last episode where I was getting a bit burnt out. I added this to that update too, and that really just finished me off a little bit. That's after that I left this for like 4 years. Yeah, that was probably a mistake because this bit was always a bit less inspired. I think a bit more just like random things all over the place rather than really thought out. Some actual good shape to it. I was going to change it, but then I thought, you know what, like it's pretty challenging as it is, and I think my time would probably be better spent creating something new rather than like breaking something that does work. And again, being in that mindset of being burnt out and just wanting to get it done, like I don't know, I don't really know what the point is I'm trying to make right now, but it's it kind of it was its own thing, I suppose, which kind of I came at it from a certain place, and that made it kind of unique in a way. So if it adds a bit more variety to the map as well, I think I'm probably just going to leave it and just create probably the third one at some point. Don't know. I want to really get onto that, but yeah, I do want to add to this world, to this theme park eventually too. Right. Oh, okay, we're actually doing it, but it's not over till it's over, isn't it? I actually have to make it out still. This is just like that. There we go. Oh, okay, we've actually made it. See? That extra go I didn't even need because I'm just so good. Then you just, head down here. They can't climb back up, obviously, because that would be pointless. Yeah, absolutely pointless. Yeah, we're gonna head back now, and yeah, so that's a third of the theme park so far. Yeah, if you enjoy the video, by the way, leave a like, and if you think someone would enjoy a map like this, maybe give it a bit of a share. And obviously, if you want to make a video on the map too, and kind of try it out for yourself, and try and see if you can get all the trophies too, yeah, definitely go for it. I'd love to see it. Send me a link to it. Also send me a link to your channel. I'll definitely check it out. That was kind of always my desire, but no one ever made a video on the map before, I don't think. So yeah, I'd love to see it. Yeah, obviously I did forgot to mention, but yeah, Yellow Brick Road, obviously inspired by Wizard of Oz. Have some more of my tea before it gets too cold. Trying to fill in the dead air with going. Is it working? I don't know. Anyway, this has loads of shortcuts. This one has plenty of shortcuts, but I'm not going to use any of them. Just because I want to kind of play the map how it's meant to be played. And yeah, and I think part of the fun also is finding the shortcuts yourself. Yeah, so here obviously this is like a Candyland section of the map. There's a cake. I mean, rats. Yeah, cake. Got to be kind of sweet flavored, obviously. So each section of the map is of this like particular one. This is like my magnum opus, by the way. When I made this update, I was like absolutely thrilled because oh, that's a bit of a shortcut. I'm not gonna spoil that too much. Yeah, when I made this section of the map, I was absolutely thrilled because it was just such an amazing. It was the best build of the map. Is it still the best build? I think it probably is actually still the best build. Just of like the pure creativity of it, and just the amount of ideas I've managed to pack into this one space. Amount of ideas. Yeah, you got. So obviously, we just jumped on some flying saucers. Some these like sweets you can get in the UK. Obviously, these lollipops, lollipop trees. or some more licorice things, which I absolutely hate licorice. I cannot stand licorice at all. But yeah, we're going to just jump on here for a sec. Yeah, as you can see, like there's some lollipops up there, some chests up there too. That's because each section has two parts to it. It has the bottom section, and it has a top section too, as well as the cake, obviously. Because I'm just the greatest builder of all time, obviously. So kind of, very again, very video game inspired. I used to play the Simpsons game quite a lot on my DS back in the day, and that had like the beginning of that was like candy influence. It was like there was like marshmallows you can jump on, these little gummy worms that look like real worms. Like they don't even look like real worms too much. Just worms are like one darker bit towards the end of them, and then the rest of them just like one color, isn't it? But with gummy worms, why not? More creative. Yeah, you can jump on these like roasted marshmallows coming out of the lava. Here it's just like, I don't know, for you Americans, probably like Myconite or something. I don't know. Just make it up, make it up. Right. So yeah, this is the last section now. Hot chocolate river, maybe you could say. Thank you very much, Usual Gaming. Welcome to the stream. Oh, thank you very much. Hope you do enjoy. And thank you. So this is the Candy Cane Caverns. I forgot what that was called, actually. The Candy Cane, obviously like a Christmas-themed part of the map. We just do it normally. Very, very sus-looking Christmas trees. But, yeah, we're going to try and make our way around here. Oh, how do you... Oh, of course you got to jump. You actually got to jump on the Christmas trees. You can go under here, but there's nothing there. You got to actually jump on the Christmas trees. I do always forget because again, normally I go on the shortcuts. I don't normally go this way around. Ouch. Okay, the main objective really here is just to not die, because I think it's fine if you die now, I suppose, because we ain't got any diamonds with us at the moment. But once you do die, once you start getting diamonds and you fall, that always stings, because if you're really determined, which I'm not gonna go too crazy on this one, but if you are determined, you have to jump all the way back to where you fell, unless you fell in lava, in which case you ain't got your diamonds no more. Okay, here we just jump on. I guess we could have gone all the way around. This is a bit of a shortcut, I suppose, on the Christmas tree, but jump down there and ooh, leap of faith, come on. Jump on these little Christmas sweets. I don't know what they're called. Okay, fine. Hey, that's fine. That's all good. I'm gonna show you some shortcuts because I don't want to spend ages on here. What is this called actually? Candy Cliffs. Okay, brilliant. So yeah, this is kind of how I play normally. I go up here. I don't do that because obviously it's not very skilled, is it? So this is like a very small little short, very small little hitbox to get on that. Yeah, but yeah, here you can actually jump on the edge of this. Oh, okay. And then over here, you can actually cut out that whole area by just jumping straight on the gummy worms here. There we go. Right. Yeah, again, a reminder, the download link for this map is in the description down below. It's for the game Survival Craft 2 on Android, Windows, iOS. Yeah, that's about it. Right. Again, just quickly do this bit now. We didn't get too far, which is fine. Yeah, so that's pretty much the fastest way you can go on Candy Cliffs. And then here we've got Candy Cane Caverns. Can you jump there? I don't know. Or actually, I know where you can go. Again, we're gonna try and we're not gonna go too crazy, but how do you get? I can't remember how you get over there, to be honest. Okay, we're gonna try and hit this shortcut over here and climb up the Christmas tree once again. And this is pretty much where we left off. Okay, so we didn't get too far, but we don't want to be dying the whole time. come on. Alright, I'm on fire. Please don't die. Please don't die. Just live. No. No. Ah! I burnt to death again. Okay. We're going to just change it to creative because I feel like this stream is probably going to be too long in a minute. We're going to get to where we were. Again, give you a bit of a better view of this section so far. This is Candy Cliffs. We'll explore the top of it shortly. Yeah. We'll just go here. Thankfully, it doesn't take too long to change. Right. Here we go again. Let me have a bit of a drink. Ooh. Oh, it's got my teeth gone cold. Oh, wouldn't that be funny if I just died straight away? But you know, I think that would actually be hilarious because it's going to happen. Oh, I'll tell you why it's happening. I ain't got any bleeding shoes, have I? Okay. Do you know what? I'm absolutely awful at this. It's all streaming malarkey. Oh, everyone's gone. Everyone's gone. Okay, to be fair, we haven't actually been too long on this, so yeah. Normally, I would just power through it, and just get like a real sense of accomplishment when I finish it. But I've got to remember that people are going to be watching this for the showcase and the tour. And if your tour guide keeps dying on the same place or over and over again, you'd probably get bored and walk away, wouldn't you? Okay. Again, I sometimes just get too cocky and I just end up kicking it. Yeah, that's where I got last time. Yeah, these sections are fine because you can't really die on them very easily unless you really mess up. Which, hey, let's never say never with me. There we go. So yeah, you jump across all these. Oh, again, a bit of a shortcut, but you know what? You only live once here. That's not true. You can live over and over again. Yeah, we're gonna head down. Again, shortcuts. There's a little gingerbread house here. Pretty cool. Pretty cool little icy river you can jump on. Obviously, there's nothing in there. Right, there we go. Jump across here. And yeah, we'll go the long way around. The stream's not too long so far, so there we go. Ooh. Right, this is a little ice, so you got to be careful here. There's a few moments of ice parkour moments. There's a few little sections of ice parkour and other parts of the map as well, but yeah. Spooktober Run, obviously Halloween themed little these like American sweets. I can't Candy Corner, or no, that's what it is. And you Americans would obviously know that. All right, there we go. Ooh. Yeah. So there's a way to get in there. There's not much in there, but if you ever do go in there, there's a little message for you. A little snake over there. Oh, there we go. Some ladder parkour again. Not the most dangerous area. I know there's spikes in the ground, but actually they're pretty safe. They're not too bad. If you jump on them, you lose a bit of health, but yeah, you should be okay. Little graveyard, obviously. I mean, come on, Halloween. Okay. Yeah, let's jump on these tombstones. This is where my inner goth comes out here a little bit. Still fun though. There's a shortcut here, but we're gonna go do this like as it's supposed to be done. I say that, but I'll probably die here now and really end up regretting not taking that shortcut. So yeah, some pumpkins sticking out of lava. Again, I so rarely go on this bit because I just typically use the shortcuts. Because I like taking my own time. So that's it, you just jump across here. Sunbleached Canyon. This is like the little beach holiday themed one. Again, let's not forget this is all part of a cake. If someone ever made me this cake, I think I would kiss them. Because that would just be the best thing in the world. In fact, one birthday after requested from my wife, they order me this cake for probably way too much money. There we go. So a little you know, again, I kind of did like the shorter way of doing it, but little beach here, some surfboards, some sandcastles, some nets and stuff. Cool, fun little details, little little things. Here, we're just going to go down here a little bit. There's some shells, got some crabs, goggles, some lotion there. Oh, just a bunch of fun stuff, really. Yeah, normally I just jump around the corner here, but again, I've not done this properly for so long. Probably this bit actually since I made it. I don't think I've ever done this bit. Well, I must have done because I obviously built it, but I tested it out, so it's possible. But so there we go, and here we do. Oh, ouch! Yeah, you always get licked by the lava a little bit there. So this is like a little pirate section, little like pirate ship impaled on this like cliff, not cliff, little rock thing there. Bunch of palm trees of coconuts. Chest, obviously not a real chest, but little crab here again. Like a kind of like a pirate cove essentially. It's yeah, some swords lying around here, some spikes. Yeah, every time I play this cake, I remember how much I absolutely love it. Yeah, this was the thing I was super proud of. I was like, oh, I wish more people actually played the map because I think they'd really get a lot out of this. There we go. And that, my friends, is the bottom layer of the cake. You make your way up the side of the cake now. And that is only 1/3 so far of the cake experience. So, bonus stages are marked with green, aka on the top of the thing. If you're speedrunning this course, skip bonus level and make your way up to the top of the cake, which obviously we'll be doing at some point. So, we're going to sleep here. And we're gonna take it one at a time. So we'll take these shoes, throw them out, because we're going to be storing our diamonds in this chest over here. So first of all, let's do it in order. Let's do it starting from the cave, from Candy Cliff. Sorry. Yeah, we're gonna make our way around here. Not get too cocky. It's like this. Fine. Do you know what? That's probably the best place that could have happened, actually. Because we slept here now, so we're going to be able to just head right back to where we were. We had no diamonds yet as well, so... Yeah, if I do die on this stage, I'm not going to go back to get the diamonds, because we'll be alright. We'll be okay. I think we'll have enough diamonds, to be honest. Okay. Yeah, the big mansion is like, I added it because, there was a lot of diamonds on the map that you wouldn't be able to use. So I thought, let's make something quite expensive. So, once you do collect all of the interiors and stuff, like, and you still have a lot of diamonds, then it gives you something else to save up for. And yeah, I play the map, and obviously I test it quite a lot. So I complete it myself. Every once in a while when I miss it. This is my baby. I do play it, and yeah, I enjoy my experience. I think it's a good map. It's a fun map. Yes, I spoke about whether I'll ever finish the map and whether it will have an end or not, and that's a tough question. Again, flying saucer, gotta be flying. I like to keep most things like in the map, grounded and like kind of almost like realistic, with like not like anything like suspended in the air, for example. But a flying saucer, I mean, you got to do a flying saucer, haven't you? Yeah, and I think the conclusion I came to was I'm not really sure. No, so the conclusion was I think I probably will at some point. It will either be I finish it or I just get bored of it and I don't come back to it, or maybe like, other things will take priority in life, which probably will be the case more. However, I'd like to say I'll finish it at some point. So a trophy on here, we got a lollipop trophy, Candyland trophy. So actually, it is worth doing all these. Oh, damn, I have to put trophies everywhere, haven't I? Yeah. So as long as we don't mess up now, really, that's like the main bit. Yeah, if I could turn keep inventory on, I definitely would for the map, just for the sake of the trophies and even the diamonds, really. Because if you lose a bunch of diamonds, it's not really that fun, is it? But unfortunately, in Survivalcraft, that's not as of yet an option, which is a massive shame. Right, here we go. So yeah, each time we're gonna save our diamonds, put them in the chest. That's what we should be doing. So yeah, there we go. How long am I streaming for? 46 minutes. Okay, cool. We're not doing too bad here. We're not doing too bad. I'd say we're doing quite well. Now we're going to move on to the Christmas section. Yeah, I love the top of this, the top course as just as much as the bottom course. To be honest, they're both just as fun, and you actually get to see like how kind of chaotic and detailed the courses actually are too. I mean, yeah, when you're in it, it's not that detailed, but actually, like, because obviously I want to avoid lag to a certain degree, because you got to have that fluidity of gameplay over a map like this. But again, like you gotta. I want like the wow factor. You know what I mean? I want people to be like, wow, okay, that's really cool. So the chest over there, chest over here. And this bit was used to mess me up here actually, for some reason. But no, it's actually not too bad. That was very easy. Jump from candy cane to candy cane, as you do, in the middle of May. Right. Yeah. Head over to here. Get one last chest. Yeah. Christmas trophy. Got to be done. Got to be done. Yeah, make our way down here. Sometimes taking damage is just a part of the game. It's not going to kill you unless you're very low on health already. In which case, what are you doing up here? What are you doing up here, mate? Right, there we go. Oh Lord. Right, we made it. Oh, what was that? Well, I feel like I didn't quite jump as much as I should have done. That was scary. Okay, we're gonna put this stuff away. Put this away in our chest. And move on to the Halloween section, which, yeah, again, what's there to say that hasn't been said already? There we go, 16 diamonds so far. Again, so it's worth doing this because you do get some nice prizes for it. A little spoiler: the sandy section, the sun-bleached canyon has the most diamonds on top. It's got the most hidden away because there's more opportunity to hide things away, really. So here again, like I love how you just step into this like each section and just the mood just completely changes as well. I feel like that's kind of cool, a cool thing that I accomplished on the map. Because again, like I said last episode, Survivalcraft isn't the most like lively game in the world. It is in survival. I think in survival it's quite cool. It's got its own vibe to it, and obviously got animals running around and all that. But here, like things are quite still. Ouch! Never mind. So, had to work with what I had, what I was given, like Carlos. Right, yeah, this is a little spooky ghost fella. Oh, there we go. From here we can admire the map a little bit. Got, loads of lollipops. Big old black widow over there with a spider web. Yeah, because you don't really when you're at the bottom, like you don't really get to see these things too much because you're kind of focusing on parkour down there. But when you get up here, like it's more, it makes each section like multi-layered and just more interesting. And there's more to each section than just like the parkour. They are they are actual like builds as well. Oh yeah, we're gonna go down here. Yeah, you can go on the spider web because the spider is actually holding a single chest too. Four so far. Right. Oh, scary looking thing. Yeah, I used the licorice from the Candyland, if you can see. Kind of funny. Right, let's head back over here. Back on the cross and across to the lollipops. Across to the lollipop. That's exactly what I mean. That was completely intentional. Right, come on, come on. We're nearly there, we're nearly there. We're so nearly there. There we go. On the Batmobile. And the last one is on the big pumpkin. Pumpkin lollipop. Oh, there we go. Right. Yes, and here we got a Halloween trophy, which is a cinema popcorn bucket, obviously as a reference to horror films, which I absolutely love horror films. So that's kind of the idea for this one. Obviously, the popcorn bucket can be found on the more so on the Candyland section, but you know what? It doesn't matter too much. It's all in good fun, isn't it? Yeah, put these over here, put that over there. And as to the final section of this map, sorry, of this top of the cake sections is the summery one. So you kind of have all seasons here. Candyland can be spring, this can be summer. Autumn can be obviously Halloween, and then Christmas is obviously Christmas. Winter. So it's almost like I planned it to be that way. I don't think I have. I think it just kind of turned out that way. And I just kind of thought, oh, you know what? That makes sense. That makes me sound all smart. Right. Oh, on the surfboard. So yeah, I mentioned a second ago that you can get the most amount of diamonds from this section. And that's it's true. There's more chests hidden around. Mainly because there's more place to hide them in, isn't so. Got a big ice cream cone over here, big old spade bucket and over there. Yeah, the lollipops have been replaced with ice cream. Because summer fun times. There we go. Jump from here to here, here to here. I think you have to do a corner jump over there. Oh no, okay. That's fine. I didn't die. That is okay. Yeah, but I'm definitely going to do that again because there's more to show you over there. I mean, obviously it wasn't really. I guess it probably. It's not much different. You can do that one first if you wanted to, but it's kind of intended as like a finale. And I think most people probably do it that way because obviously they start off on Candyland and then I think mentally they'll think like, oh, I started off there, so I'll start off on that top of that one, and I'll kind of do it in order. But this is kind of like a finale one essentially, because this, you know, I feel like this is the better, the one creatively anyway. Even though I think they're all pretty decent, to be fair. Yeah, I'm gonna rank them in a bit, just kind of see what you guys think too. Give you a bit of a ranking for my personal favorites, which I'm just kind of panicking because I don't actually know what they are. I just kind of said it. I think, oh, you know what, that'd be a cool thing to do, to actually just rank these things that I have no idea, that I have never ranked in my own head. Okay, probably the best thing to do is just to jump onto here and onto here. Yeah, play it kind of safe. So yeah, from here you jump on the pirate ship. Yeah, so this one you can go down to here. And obviously, the bottom of that shows the bottom of the rock. The top of the rock shows through. Bit more diamonds over here because it's kind of like a pirate ship, more treasure, that kind of thing. This is where you steer the ship, but it's not really going too far in its current state. And yeah, we'll jump up here. There we go, more diamonds. So there's 6. Is that right? Ah, do you know what? That's all right because we didn't get too far. We saved ourselves. We absolutely saved ourselves there. There must be more. There must be more diamonds in that final chest. Because I swear I had more than 8 on this one. Yeah, it's because it's the jump box, the hitbox. So I don't know what you call it because it's not a hitbox, is it? I guess it could be a hitbox, but obviously it's quite small. So I'm technically only standing on these 4 little cubes. Oh, there's only 8 here apparently. Okay, I lied. I absolutely lied. Beach trophy. That's fine. Yeah, we'll head down. Head back onto the pirate ship. Jump on the beach balls. Again, floating beach balls. They're kind of, you could make the argument that someone threw them and they're all just floating in the air. But that's just a bit silly, isn't it? Anyway, it's part of the fun. Anyway, here we are. We've completed all the courses. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I have, because I definitely have. But we're not quite out of the woodworks yet. We're going to leave these here. And we're going to make our way up and around the cake. Actually, no, I'm going to take them with me. I'm going to take them with me because you don't really die. You can die on the cake, but you can easily collect your items. There's no lava on the cake to fall into, so we should be okay. So yeah, obviously there's some more heart lollipops here because the actual theme of the cake itself is a wedding theme. It's not the only love themed build on the map, but we'll get into that in a later episode, probably next episode, I think. Okay, that's fine. We died. We didn't die, thankfully, but we're gonna make our way back around the cake. How long have I been streaming for? Nearly an hour. Okay, well, that's good timing, I think. We'll this shouldn't take too long. Yeah. After I finish the cake, we'll end the stream there, I believe. But stick around until the end of the episode because let's call it a cool little ending to this cake. It's because obviously it's such a grand build, and it takes a while to finish it fully. Get all the diamonds and all the trophies and all that. That I thought it needed a good finale. Yeah, a little secret of this map that you probably won't see is most of the trophies I've built, they're either existing items that I've made previously, or the new ones I've made. Most of them are actually underneath this build, inside of it. Because the way this game works is you build like the item, and it's got to be a certain size out of certain blocks, and then you can hit a hammer on it, and then you can kind of customize. Oh, you can kind of customize the size, the size of it, and where it is, the orientation of it, and all that. So here's a bit of a shortcut. You can actually jump straight onto here, which I'm definitely going to do, just to save a bit of time. But I think that's one of the only shortcuts on this section. So yeah, here we are, top of this layer. This second layer, second layer. Don't know what flavor it is. Don't ask me. Probably out of date now. If I made it 5 years ago. So this is a little candle section. So just the multicolored candles, Again, not too amazing. But it is fairly short, Again, this is a section that I always mess up for some reason. I don't know why. Like just something about the way, something about the candles themselves. Like they make me mess up. No rhyme or reason for it. It's just the way it is. So yeah, obviously you got a little confetti of hearts here. But yeah, that's a little bit of trivia there for you. A lot of obviously, if you want to play the map and kind of take it apart yourself, that's completely up to you, and see how I build it inside. I think it's kind of interesting as well. There we go. But yeah, there's no like electronics really on the map. It's just more analog, I suppose. Just more stripped back. That's how I call him. It's my wife. I have to end the call for now. But yeah, because we are obviously streaming. In fact, I didn't end my stream. She's going to be calling me a little bit. She normally finishes work at this time. I finished a few hours ago. But we're going to have to deny the call for a second. She's going to be wondering why. And I haven't actually told her I'm streaming again. Because, again, it's just only a little thing I'm doing in my free time. When the house is free. And it's not really a good excuse to not call. So, there we go. Anyway, here we are at the top of the cake. So, obviously, we've got a wedding here between these two characters. And they're kind of important for another section of the map that I'll get into eventually. So, do remember these guys. Because they are kind of important. So, here we've got the cake trophy. A big old slice of cake, obviously from the wedding. Yeah, pretty cool. We're going to take all these diamonds with us. Again, I mean, like, make our way down. So, congratulations, speed run over. And, you got some nice fireworks here as well for the wedding. So, yeah, pretty nice, pretty nice. Yeah, so you make your way down, back to the bottom, down here. Probably should have warned you about epilepsy, actually, but oh well. Hope you're still with us. Yeah, let's just do a little update how many diamonds we've got. So, after the stream's over, I'm going to go put them away in the chest, along with our trophies. But we have done it. We've actually made it in an hour, and that's probably a record time for me, to be honest. Obviously, I've cheated a little bit on sections, but yeah, not too bad. So, here we are. Look at that. Look at all these trophies we got. Got our shoes away here. Brilliant. Some 8 trophies that we're going to be able to put in our room eventually. Anyway, that's going to be it for today's episode. Next time we'll probably be looking at the interiors, because I think we'll have enough diamonds to unlock them all now. So definitely stick around for that, because I think some of my best work actually is in the interiors. There's a lot more creativity that went into this map than just what you've seen so far. So yeah, be sure to check out the next episode when it's out, episode 4. But yeah, for now, episode 3 is over. The theme park. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you later. Yeah, in the stream somehow.